Can you show us how to put it in, please? She's talking about this hair halo that I tried yesterday. So yes, I'm going to show you. So you can see my hair is short, right? Like we're just floating above my shoulders. And this was me way back in the day when I had long, very blonde hair. And then I went from having it this way to get it cut into a pixie. And a lot of people are wanting to know what that looked like. So let me show you. And this is me after my pixie had grown out, all right? It was even shorter than this, but we're talking like back in the day before social media, so I don't even really have pictures anywhere. I'd have to go look through an old box to find them. And I just don't, I'm not going to do that. But this is the closest thing I could find. You can see how short it is in the back. It's just starting to grow out. You can see how it's flipped up in the back, and then my front was a little bit longer. But yeah, anyways, it's cute. I didn't keep it that way for very long. But now to answer the question, how do you put in a hair halo? So I'm just going to brush it out a little bit. It's beautiful. So this is the 80 gram. There's also a 90 gram, which is basically more hair. I have fine hair, so I got the 80 gram. If you have thick hair, then get the fuller one, right? So it has a very comfortable back, and then it has 2 clips, and they just bend to open, and then they just snap closed. So they're very easy to do. And then it has this clear band, and this is adjustable, almost like a bra strap. So if you have a smaller head, you can make this tighter, or you can make it looser depending on the shape of your head. So to apply it, you're just gonna take your hair, because this is where the band is gonna sit approximately. So just take your fingers and scoop up your crown, okay? Because this is the hair that's gonna lay on top of the halo. Okay, so it doesn't have to be perfect, but I just take this hair, kind of twist it up, and clip it out of the way. And you're gonna take your halo, make sure your clips are open. If you have really fine silky hair, I would take your hair and I would just do a little bit of back combing. That's just gonna ensure it has a little bit of grit for these to clip onto. Put it on almost like a stocking cap, and then this is gonna sit right there, and then you're gonna match up the back. It's kind of hard to show you. So here's the back. You're just gonna slide those clips in and press them flat. Then you can see this just sits right along that edge. Then you take your hair down, and you can kind of like brush it through so it blends. You can just see that little clear thing. So I'm gonna take my comb, and I'm just gonna comb it out, and then that kind of hides it. And then for me, I am not a middle parter, so I just flip it like this, and then it hides that band. So like nobody's gonna know. And it is real human hair. So at this point, you can go through and curl it, right? So like if you curl it together, it's gonna make it look like super blended. So I have some of the extension and some of my hair. And because it's real human hair, you're able to apply heat and curl it. If this was like a synthetic something or another, it would melt, or it just wouldn't curl. As a hairstylist, I'll get girls that with like their prom updos or whatever, and they really chintz out, and they get like the fake hair extensions. Those don't curl. You can't curl those. So these are legit. But yeah, that is how you apply it. I just think it is super slick. And then obviously style accordingly, but very, very easy, very comfortable. Since it's clipped in, it's not moving. I mean, I wouldn't do a cartwheel in it, but I mean, if I'm doing cartwheels, we got other problems. So that's how you apply it. And then to take it out, you simply undo those clips, take the band, and pull it out. So this is something like you wouldn't wear to bed, but you could easily put in every day, and it took me less than 5 minutes. So if you want to check it out, they're linked down below. If you have any other questions, though, let me know. I hope you have a fabulous hair day.